Okay, time for my blog. It's going to be a very short one this week. First to say that at work things are as good as can be expected. Obviously we're coming up to Christmas now, we're a couple of days out and things are just chock-a-block and absolutely manic. I have Sunday off tomorrow and then I'm working all the way up to Christmas Eve and I start back again after Boxing Day, so it's busy. But that's to be expected. It's the busiest point of the year. At least it makes the time go past. Secondly, it goes without saying that you can probably hear I'm still recovering from a sort of cold. There are three main bugs doing the rounds at the moment in England. The first is the Novovirus, which I'm glad to report I haven't got. It's only been a thing that's gone around in the winter the past sort of 3 or 4 years really. It first made its big entry in 2004, and a lot of people in London got it, and basically it's quite a chronic sickness bug which strikes out of the blue, and you can be sort of doing anything, and one moment you're fine, the next moment you're bedridden with it. I've never had that, thank goodness. The other one is an influenza virus which is going around at the moment. That, as I understand, is quite bad, but I think I've just got a cold. You see, I don't usually get anything that's going around, so I guess that shows you the sort of power of some of these bugs now, and this could well be the sort of influenza bug, but it's certainly not bedridden me or anything like that. I just got a cough and I'm just sort of snivelling a bit, but we'll get by. On the forum things have slowed down obviously because it's coming up to Christmas. We have heard on the news that Justin Levins has died, which is a bit shocking. They're calling it a murder-suicide, him and his wife, but we don't really know much about that. There's also been a Brazilian fighter, Will Ribeiro I believe, in WEC, who has been injured in a motorbike accident, and he's still in a coma as far as I know at the moment, so it's not very pleasant for everybody. Having said that, Jens Pulver has had his baby has been born now. Carson J. Pulver is with us. I can't remember I believe it was 7 pounds 11 ounces, but I could be wrong there. It was reported on Sucker Punch Entertainment, and he's since made a blog about it on his own home website, so that's fantastic. And he's now going to be shortly preparing for Uriah Faber again, I believe. Finally, I wanted to finish really by reading out a few Christmas cards that I got. You all know that I send quite a lot of Christmas cards out. I always do. I don't generally tend to write my address on them. I don't know why, I just can't be bothered, I suppose. I only really give my address out if people ask for it, and then I just sort of think it's rude not to really. And I give my parents' home address out because the address here, I'm not really sure about whether the post works as well as it should do. We of course are having, or we have had, or I can't remember, there's some talk about there being a postal strike earlier on this week. So if you've sent me something and it's not got here, chances are it's just delayed because of the postal strike. They choose the best time of the calendar to do it. My first Christmas card, I don't know if you can see this, I might have to hold it up a bit closer for you. I don't know if you can see that sort of, I'm sure you can see that there. This is from Michelle, and I can't read her writing at all. In fact, I can't read her writing at all. I'm sure there's a cutie pie or something like that in there, but it's the thought that counts, isn't it? So, wishing you a Christmas filled with all the wonder and magic of the season, Dave. Something charming and cute. Thank you very much. Something. Love, Michelle. So there we are. There's that cough. another one has arrived, and this is from, this was from Bonnie, which was really nice. She just wants to say, what a pleasure it has been conversing with me on Matt's forum. I hope you and your family have a wonderful Christmas and New Year brings you much happiness and good health. Well, I could do with a good health, but no, that's lovely. I should show you that. Not close. I don't know if you can. I'm not quite sure how close to show it to you, but there we are. And it just says, wishing you an abundance of good Christmas cheer and much joy as you ring in the Happy New Year. And that's from Bonnie, which is nice. This one was from Canada, which could mean only a couple of things. And it's got a nice picture of a dove on it there. This is from Dearest David, it begins. Peace on earth, goodwill to all, Merry Christmas. Sending you all the peace and best wishes for this holiday season. Let's hope Pulver and Sylvia gain some wins in 2009. Yes, well, yes, don't we all? And that's from the indomitable Miss Jen, which is rather nice. Always nice to get something from Miss Jen. And this card is the next one. There you are. It's all glittery, this one. In fact, all the glitter's coming off, which is... anyway, it says, have a Merry Christmas. And it says, my very, very best wishes for a happy and healthy holiday season. And that's from Prima Dawn. So that's fantastic. And all these... Christmas cards, I've got one more, but it was from somebody in England, I think, not on the forum, I don't know, I've misplaced it. But all of those will be going up on my wall shortly. I'm sure I have a space somewhere to stick them up. And don't worry if you sent me something and it hasn't arrived, post around here is horrendous. So maybe it'll turn up next week, and this will be in next week's vlog. And that's about all I have to report this week.